Well, hello there. How are you? It's so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are going to be doing your spiritual business weekly tarot reading. This is good for the week of February 6th through the 12th, and it's for those of you that either have started a spiritual business or are thinking of starting one, basing on your spiritual gifts, your talents, your creative abilities, trying to help others to heal or to bring enlightenment or joy to others. So we're going to first take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards. Oh my goodness, and transformation is popping out, so we'll take that. So we're going to take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we're going to go to the tarot to get more details about any, obstacles on your path and what Spirit suggests as your next step. Okay, so what do we have? Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. And then we have the transformation card, the butterfly spirit. And then I'm going to take one more. Oh my goodness, buffalo spirit. The abundant universe will provide. Okay. I feel like this next week, or even the next couple of weeks, right? There is a big shift in your life as far as abundance. Now, abundance means different things to different people. It could just be a sense of finding more joy in your work or more fulfillment in your work, right? For those of you that have launched a business, it could be that you have some big epiphany of how you can expand your business, right? Because both of these are very expansive energies, which will provide you more abundance. Or you could get some big windfall. Perhaps you, reach a greater audience this week, and then you have more sales or whatever it is that you are, creating. I also feel like there is this energy of understanding, even if you have not yet started your business, of understanding that abundance, okay, is money is energy, abundance is energy. And once again, abundance includes joy, fulfillment, happiness. It's about stepping into whatever you are working on with that joy, with that sense of abundance, of putting your love and joy into what you are working on, and then also seeing it come back to you. Remember, whatever we put out is what we get back. So I feel like this week, even if you're like, okay, Mary Sue, but it's not looking that way today, right? It's about shifting your mindset a little bit. Are you putting your love and joy into your work, or are you just kind of like looking at how much time you're putting into it and how much money you are making? Are you kind of like using those measurements? Because it's really hard to measure joy, love, happiness, right? I can measure time, how many minutes I work, and I can measure money. But it's almost as if your mindset may have lost track of how much are you enjoying the work that you're doing. And if you're not enjoying it, how can you change your mindset to bring that joy more into your mindset, into your work? Because it will also help you to bring in more love, joy, abundance, money, whatever it is that you're seeking. Okay, we are going to go to the tarot. We're going to take a look at what is hidden from you at this time in your present energy. We're going to look at an obstacle that you may encounter this week or are encountering at this time. And then Spirit wants you to know what your strength is, how you can move through this obstacle, and what your next step is. And then where this will lead, okay, as your outcome. Perhaps, usually I say within the next month to 3 months. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, judgment. Oh my goodness. Sun, High Priestess. Look at that. It's when you really step into, I think it's about decisions, okay? The judgment is about being on your life purpose path, right? But it's also about understanding that this is a decision you have made or are about to make with your spiritual business, but it's also your decision, okay? To look at the joy, the love, the abundance, the happiness that you have in your in your business as you are working on it, as you are putting your love and light out into the world. And it's also about listening to your own intuition. Your intuition at this time is really strong and is guiding you to the abundance that you are seeking. Okay, whether that's in money, joy, fulfillment, love, whatever it is. It's about understanding that right now you are truly having a lot of, divine intervention through your spirit guides and angels about what steps to take to move forward. But it is up to you. It's your choice. Are you going to choose to step into creating your spiritual business and putting it out there? Are you going to step into creating with love and joy? Perhaps not worrying quite so much about how much time and money is in there. And that is hard to do. It really is. But it's almost as if when you do that, you step into this much brighter world where you're attracting in new supportive connections that are, it's really interesting, that are going to actually help spread the word of your spiritual business. So it's kind of like, let's say you got a new client of some sort, and you said, okay, I can decide how I show up for this client. I can decide that I'm going to be sitting there looking at the watch, right? Or thinking about all the other things that I have to do, or I am going to sit in my love and light for this person, right? I am going to bring my best self to this situation. And you sit down and you share whatever it is that you are, basing your business on. Your love, your light, your gifts, your talents, your creative abilities. But you're doing it from this very loving point, not worrying so much, okay, about the time or the money. And it's interesting because I feel like you have this experience where you really and truly connect with this person, right? On a spiritual sense. They feel that connection. They really and truly feel like you see them. You see their light, right? Where perhaps you don't know what is going on in that person's life. This could have been the very first time that they feel seen or heard. And it's amazing because that person, whether you realize it or not, has the capacity to help you on your path, to perhaps recommend you to other people, right? To broaden, maybe they do reviews or something and you don't know that, right? Or maybe they have a big following on some social media platform. Something occurs, and when it does, when you are working with this person, right? Staying in your highest good and looking for the highest good in them, this switch happens, and it really and truly propels your business in a new direction. It helps to bring in this infinite abundance. But I think it also helps you to change your mindset of, I'm running a business. You are running a business, right? But it's also changing your mindset that you're seeing, oh my goodness, it's almost like you see your own light and love for the very first time. Because in this moment that you have with this person, not only are they feeling this connection with you, you are feeling almost like a connection with yourself. You're feeling a connection with them, but there's almost like something that stirs inside of you. You realize in that moment, oh my goodness, I do have this special grace within me, this special light, this special love that I can share when I really am in the mindset of my highest good, right? I can touch the hearts of others. Wow, really powerful, because here's the thing. Right now, I feel like you are trying to manifest. We have the law of attraction. You're trying to manifest out of what you don't have. So it's easy to look at how much time you're spending on your business or how much money isn't coming in, right? It's really easy to kind of say, well, I'm trying to manifest this much money. I'm trying to manifest only having to work this many hours or whatever it is. But you're manifesting out of this sense of lack, right? Instead of, oh my goodness, the whole reason I got into this business is because I'm really trying to touch the hearts and minds of others. It's really beautiful because I feel like all of a sudden you realize, okay, the money will come, right? It's recognizing that when you switch and you start manifesting from this sunshine, this sense of abundance, it's like you really enjoy your work. It's like you find your bliss in that moment. Whereas before, or where you are now, it could feel like drudgery, right? Oh my goodness, here I go again. You know, why did I leave my corporate job to do this? Or whatever you're feeling at this time, right? It's about, well, why did you step onto this path? You stepped on this path. It's like going back to your mission statement, right? It's kind of like, why did you start this business? Or why are you thinking of starting your business? It's in order to feel more fulfillment, in order to share your love, your light, your word, your story, your truth with others. It really is about stepping into that truth of recognizing, you know, going back to the basics. Why did you start the business? And kind of going with that this week, just really looking at that. Yeah, because here's the thing, you know, here's your obstacle. You want something. There's something you're trying to achieve, right? But you feel like you're having to compromise a lot. You're looking back. You know, you're almost like caught up in your head about, I feel like you're looking back to what you may have lost, or if you have not yet started your business, what you may lose by starting your business. And you're kind of like trying to manifest or build your business out of what you have lost or could lose instead of what you are going to gain. It's really interesting because, oh my gosh, look at this. This is your strength, the loving woman, Queen of Cups. That energy of really coming from your heart, from your soul, from your light, getting back into that. That is your truth. The truth is nobody can determine how loving you are, right? It's a feeling. Nobody can put a quantity on how much love you have, how much light you have. It's a feeling that you have. It's about getting into that feeling and then working, okay, on your business from that feeling. And I know that's hard when you're answering maybe emails or bills are coming in or whatever. It's kind of like, okay, get back to the heart, get back to the truth of why you started this. Because it's almost like you're caught in looking for something better instead of being really present. I think you feel like you're constantly looking out there, right? You're looking out on the horizon, hoping something better is going to come along. The truth of the matter is that if you take a moment to really get back into your heart, you're going to recognize that something, you already have something that you've been searching for some time. It's that sense of joy. It's that sense of fulfillment. It's that sense of, oh my goodness, I really am touching the hearts of others. It almost kind of like reignites you to be able to work even in a different capacity, almost like more efficiently, because it's kind of like you're not so scattered. Yeah, look at this. Wow. You have the King of Pentacles, right? And the Five of Swords. It's kind of like you've been really focused on the tangible things in your business. You've been focusing on the things you can count, time, money. And instead, it's kind of like, okay, wait a minute. Can I still enjoy it? Can I enjoy it if I allow myself to detach from quantifying how successful my business is based on time and money? Oh my goodness. I can totally relate to that, right? Sometimes I do these videos and I'm kind of like, oh my goodness, it takes so much time. And, you know, you get all into the analytics and all of that. It's kind of like, okay, just go have some fun with it. Touch some hearts. Connect with others. Show up with your light, your love, your joy. Spread your light and the rest will come. The rest will come. So your next step, yeah, is closing, letting go of the things that aren't bringing you the joy. You know, think of it this way. I mean, like, you do have to keep a track of your finances when you have a business, right? But it's about not putting your worth, your total worth of what you are doing based on how much money you are making. It's instead recognizing that you are in a career now, okay, that there's more to it than just how much money you're making. Not that the money's not coming, right? But it's just this energy of the reason you got into this is you really wanted to help other people. You wanted to share your love, your light, your story with other people. It's focusing on that and not being worried. The abundance is going to come. Infinite abundance. The abundant universe will provide. Though that the abundance is coming, but the crucial step here is to step into the joy of why you're doing it, because it's going to take your energy to a much higher level. It's going to transform the type of people that you are attracting in. If you're kind of looking at this from trying to attract in clients that want to purchase whatever it is that you are, you know, sharing with the world. If you're thinking, oh, it's not good enough, okay, you're going to attract in people that are going to think that your work, whatever it is, your gifts, your talents, your creative abilities are not worth it. But if you step into this energy of feeling that joy in your heart, of knowing that you are showing up in your very best for every single person that crosses your path, oh my goodness, it's kind of like you are going to attract in people that are in search of your love and light, your healing abilities. I feel like some of you feel like you have to have some tangible thing that you're putting out there, right? And it's more than that. You're helping people to find their own love, their own light, to find hope to continue, right? On that search, perhaps trying to find their own purpose. I really love this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is for the next month to 3 months. Look at what you have. You have travel. I feel like some of you may actually be moving, right? And then you have new life and you have the Queen of Cups. Coming into this new abundant energy, because this abundance is definitely coming. You have too much energy here that it's not coming. The abundance comes, but maybe it is also the sense of starting a new life. I think for some of you, if you feel like you're in a rut right now, it could be about making some big move. Shaking something up. I read this once and I do believe in it. It's kind of like if you're in a rut, you feel like your day is the same every day, to just get up and like flip your day completely as much as you can. Eat dinner for breakfast, eat breakfast for dinner, take a different route to work, completely change up the kind of outfit that you wear, do your hair completely different. It's kind of like sometimes we get stuck in that rut because life can get tedious, right? And when you get in that rut, you could be in a rut. And if you're in a rut, just say, okay, how can I shake it up? And one way to shake it up is to get back into your heart. Get back into the joy of why it is that you wanted to create this business. Wow, really beautiful. I mean, you have the abundance coming. It's a little bit about believing that when you believe in yourself, when you believe in your business, on what it is that you are trying to share with the world, and doing that from the sense of feeling, where's my son? Of in this energy, right? Showing up with your love and light, then everything else will fall into place for you. But if you're showing up in this energy, I'm not sure I'm worthy of this. I'm not sure anybody's going to want to buy or want to hear my story or whatever it is, right? Then that's what you're going to attract. You're going to attract people that don't want to pay for what you have to offer. When you sit into this energy and you know that you are coming from your heart, right? You are really and truly trying to share your love and light with others, then you will attract in people that are also willing to pay for what you are providing. Really lovely. Okay, so we have, this is your business advice. Appreciate, practice gratitude as part of your sacred daily ritual. Feeling deep appreciation for your blessings manifests more abundance and joy. Yeah, maybe, maybe part of it is, and you have raise your vibe, right? Yeah, you raise your vibration and attract opportunities when you love your life and enjoy your day to the fullest. It really is. I would just really concentrate on the joy. Don't, like, if it's at all possible, try to not think about how much time or money you're making this week. Really, I think that your spirit guides, angels, the divine, is trying to have you transform the way you show up to your own work, right? To not be, you could have a lot of people in your life that are like, how much time did you spend on this? How much money did you make today? It's kind of like, okay, I'm going to put that off and I'm just going to sit in my joy. I'm going to enjoy what I'm doing. And it's like savoring the joy, right? Instead of having a meal and just gobbling it down and then not even remembering what you ate, right? And then you sit down and you calculate how many calories or something like that. Right? It's kind of like, well, just sit down and enjoy the meal. It's the same thing with your business. All right, so you have brainstorm. Keep fresh ideas flowing for your business. If you feel stuck, take some quiet time with your journal and write down everything that comes. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you do feel stuck. Invest, growing wealth. Invest in yourself to learn the skills you need to create a thriving business that grows wealth for you. I really like that. For some of you, you could be feeling, oh, I don't know enough, right? Well, perhaps if you really feel like you do not know enough, it is time to maybe take a course, right? Or find a mentor or something like that. Find somebody that can help you so that you can show up more, feeling more confident in yourself. And then train, exercise daily to keep your body and spirit strong, healthy, and full of the energy you need to build your business. Yeah, I really feel like, the Queen of Cups, she takes good care of herself. She knows that if she does not take good care of herself, exercise, eat right, get sleep, do the things, prioritize herself, that she is not going to be able to have a thriving business, right? When the abundance, when the clients start clamoring in for you, right? It'll be difficult for you to have the energy in order to do that. So if you feel a little bit kind of like things have slowed down, sometimes that's a sign from Spirit that it's time to go within a little bit, take good care of yourself, rest up, I've noticed that through through the years when they're kind of giving me a break. It's kind of like, okay, that's the cue to go and take good care of me. All right, so let's pull one final card here for you, and let's see what we have. Practice self-care. My goodness. I'm sorry, it says prioritize self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. Yeah, for some of you, if you have had a spiritual business for a while, especially if you're like a Reiki healer or even a tarot reader or something like that, where you are really, sharing your love and light. You may have a lot of people in your life that are kind of, your clients could be draining your energy. So it is about, taking time to prioritize your own self-care, doing energy cleanings and that stuff. Because that can be, especially in a spiritual business, it can be difficult, especially if you're an empath, right? You have all of that energy kind of coming onto you. So it is about stepping into that energy of understanding, okay, this is part of my business. This is part of my journey, right, of helping other people. But at the same time, I need to make sure that I am clearing my energy, however you do that, through grounding exercises, taking really good care of yourself, and prioritizing that. Understanding you still have to make yourself number one. Don't overgive to your clients. And you could be doing that because you're kind of focusing on, all right, how much money am I making? How much time have I spent on this? I'm losing my cards here. I'll use this one. I was looking for the Five of Pentacles, because that's that energy of feeling drained because you're giving so much to other people. It is about making sure that you are giving to yourself. And if you need help, sometimes hiring somebody that can do some of the work for you, they can't do the healing work, but maybe, they could build the website for you or edit videos or answer emails or whatever that is, whatever business details you have. All right, well, I'm going to leave it there. I look forward to seeing you next Sunday, and I hope you have a great week. Much love and light. Bye for now.